Thank you for viewing another session of Blitz 101. Today what I'm going to hit on is everything that I've basically done to the Blitz since I started this process. I have updated all the control arms, and I went to the RPM arms and STRC turnbuckles and casters I put in the front as well. If you notice in all the blue that's on there, basically all I did was I took off the parts that I wanted painted, and basically just used plastic Krylon paint. I just prepped the plastic up real good, make sure any grease or any oils that are on there. Did probably around 4 or 5 coats on each piece, so it's pretty durable. It's scratch resistant to a degree, but the parts that I wound up putting it on really don't get any abuse except for the side Nerf bars. What you see here, I wound up using, you see this in automotive department stores. You get yourself some cable inserts here, and that'll wind up taking care of that, and you can color them to whichever need you want. They usually come in black. Sometimes you can find them in red. What else did I get? The Team Blue Star shocks. Pretty happy with them. The rear shocks, what I wound up doing, I did bend one shock shaft from a really bad landing. What I wound up doing is I took the original shock shaft off the stock shock and used it, and it fit perfect. I had no issues, no leaks. Other than that, that's pretty much about it on that. What else have I done? Centrally located the ESC. Just made a little platform for it to sit on there, and basically just screwed it down and used some 3M tape and mounted the ESC on top of it, and just for extra security I just put a little zip tie around it. Integrity tranny, wound up getting some Team Fast Eddie bearings throughout the whole vehicle. I just got the Pro bearings. I don't know really which much of the difference is in all these different bearings that are out there, but Team Fast Eddie seems to have good bearings. I was pretty pleased with it when I had my HPI 5T. What else I have on here? The HR cooling fin, and also inside I do have the lightweight slipper clutch from HPI. What else have I done to this? I extended the posts here. I didn't like the shorter one, or yeah, they were pretty short. And I found that my little thumb screws kept on turning out and falling off during a race, or just around the house. So what I wound up doing is, because I have a thicker battery that I use in this, I'm using the 8000, and so I had to make a special bracket for it to fit in. As you can see from here, setting this in here, there's no way, no clearance whatsoever for the stock one to fit on there. So I just bent up a piece of metal, put some Velcro, the soft side of the Velcro on it, just to protect it a little bit. Drilled some holes in it, and fits right on there perfect, and no issues whatsoever. And you can see I have plenty of threads to screw it down with, and it's stable, stays in there pretty good. And I'll show you the difference between the two thicknesses of the LiPo batteries. As you can see, there's a considerable amount of height difference. So, and the other one is, they're both 7.4. It's just that this is an 8000 and this one over here is a 5000. What else did I do? I did wind up cracking the back bumper. Still haven't ordered a new one. It really doesn't bother me that much. I had a piece of plastic which I just screwed right to the bumper. Just keeps it nice and stiff. So adds a little weight to the ass end, not much. This whole thing right here, what you're looking at, is only weighing in at 4 1/3 pounds. That's without a battery. That's with the tires and no body. Everything else, SF5 Metal Gear servo I did install in there. RPM arms, and I am getting the RPM arms, or the turnbuckle, the cups. These keep on popping out. These are the original. And what I also did here is I took off the black paint, just put them on my buffing wheel, and pretty much took them off. I don't see no reason to purchase the titanium ones. I don't think they'll do any good. These ones, like I said, they're original, so I had no issues with them. What else? The receiver box off of a Traxxas. What else have I done? Everything. The front bulkhead I got. But you notice on when you use the RPM arms, you don't need that brace that sits right in front. So they have alleviated that. So I bought that part that was to go there, but after I got my RPM arms, I no longer needed it. And the rear, you can see that I did the same thing in the rear, and everything is perfect. I did make a front skid plate for it. Flip this around, get underneath, and basically all I did was just cut out a piece of plastic in the form of the front bumper, and just screwed that on there. I don't know how well you can see that. And let's see, I'll flip this over so you can see a little better. There you go. Stiffens it up a bit. Really not much other than that. There's really not much to do to the Blitz, really. If you saw what I did to the mud flaps, I wound up turning them around, put the logo on that side, and just basically got some Lexan, whatever you guys want to call it, and painted it the color I wanted. I selected silver. That was before I painted the blue. I might take these off and put blue on there. Maybe do like a Yosemite Sam back off or something like that. That's pretty cool. Other than that, relocated the switch off to the side and just screwed it into that plate that I have made for the ESC. Let's see, pretty much done everything I possibly could do for it. I did order an ESC fan. This does get a little warm. I choose to put it on there. You might not, but I like things running a little cooler. I'm running 88 16 gearing right now. I mostly street drive with this, and it is quite the vehicle. I'm quite pleased with it. Durability is outstanding from HPI. Just glad I didn't get the new ESE with all the problems they're having with the frame, but I'm sure HPI will correct that sooner than you think. Right here, what I did with the cover, I don't know how well you can see the holes, but I did put some holes in it just for some ventilation purposes. Somebody at the track did the same thing. At the time, I thought it was a good idea, but it seems to be okay. I mean, if you want to do it, you can do it. I don't think it makes that much of a difference. That is pretty much about it. Well, I hope you enjoyed this little clip of what I've done to my Blitz, and I appreciate everybody subscribing. I'm sure to have some more things coming up soon. So take it easy, subscribe, see ya.